All right, Khavn De La Cruz. Let's talk about Orphea. How did the collaboration with Alexander Kluge came about?
Well, that goes back to the other film, Happy Lamento, which premiered in Venice, I think 2 years ago. So he saw my film Alipato, The Very Brief Life of an Ember, and he liked it so much he wanted to chop it up. So he, you know.
What do you think is that? That he wanted to rearrange things?
Yeah, because he makes different kinds of films, and
Of course.
one is he gets footages from everywhere and recreates them into something else, and that's what he did with Happy Lamento. So he got half of it is from Alipato, The Very Brief Life of an Ember, and then other parts of it is footage of Trump and elephants. Getting skinned in the morning and so on and so forth. Yeah. And then after that, we thought of, continuing the collaboration, doing something the same but different. And we ended up with this Orpheus Eurydice gender reversal.
Were you familiar with Kluge's work and his body of work?
Not before.
Okay.
When our co-producer Stefan Hall of Rapid Eye Movies hooked us up, then I checked him out, and it's like apparently he's like the Gandalf of German literature, culture, and cinema. And, it was a great privilege to work with him.
How do you think your both worlds, your both planets, when they collided, do you see any similarities, or are you interested in the completely different approaches?
Well,
here?
the one hand, I really don't think about things so much, and then on the other hand, I noticed he's very playful. It's like he's like a kid. It's like the child within him / the creator within is like super young and alive. Even though he's like, I don't know,
80,
approaching 90,
Oh yeah, that's true.
And, and it's, that's true, because you have these young filmmakers who are so, think inside the box.
Right.
Well, you have this guy who's supposedly archaic and, but, still trying to experiment and, push cinema.
It does look like he would take, your existing approach, for example, and just intercut himself, or how did that work?
Well, we already talked about it before anything was shot. So, I don't know how brains reproduction actually work, and then the actual shooting, because we shot this for mainly for 1 day, and then 600 days running around Manila. And then, then Alexander, I know he shot something with Lilith before Lilith came to Manila, and also after, so it's like...
Okay. So it's a very fluid process.
Yeah, exactly. Fluid is the word.
You've been quoted, or many people have been quoted, that Hollywood has this kind of brainwashing process, or can have that effect, and you're trying to bring in some balance by
showing more black stuff.
Yes. But do you think, do you ever indulge in mainstream things like that, or Hollywood films? Do you think they also have a reason to exist, or would you rather...
Yeah, exactly. As you said, the word is balance. The problem is there's imbalance in terms of distribution. So, even in the Philippines, we don't really watch other Asian films. We watch Hollywood, and then Philippine mainstream films, and that's tragic because just a few hours away there are other interesting movies happening, but it's like dominated by this Hollywood brain, which is very limiting.
What would you tell people when they say, because you hear it all the time now, and with all the streaming services and whatnot, talking about cinema, and then people say cinema's dead.
Cinema's dead. Yeah,
cinema's dead. What do you tell those people?
Yeah, what Frank Zappa said, cinema is not dead, it just smells funny.
So what do we do against the smell? bring in more black
Yeah,
stuff?
I mean, accept it and maybe have a bigger nostril and yeah, just be open to stuff.
Is there one thing in particular that you've been wanting to do that you haven't had the chance yet?
A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you I have a random list of stuff that I want to do. It's like it multiplies every time. So
What is your biggest?
unfortunately, I mean, I'll die probably in a few decades. So a lot of unfinished projects. Yeah.
What's your biggest restraint? Time or?
Yeah, I mean the usual time, money. I think that's it. Because I mean, I have a family and I do music and I do literature. But yeah, if I was just a filmmaker and not think about, I mean, maybe the ideal is you shoot 365 films in a year.
Do you have one specific event or film or experience way back that led you on this path? I mean, you're a man of many gifts, but in particular filmmaking.
Well, there was a short film, the crazy short film, Filipino experimental black comedy against a corrupt politician with a giant flying pencil killing the corrupt politician. And when I saw that, I thought, cinema can be an extension of my poetry. Because back then I was like just writing every day. And, yeah. So that opened up, what if let's make some movies. Because before that, of course I love watching movies, but it ended there. I didn't have any plans or ambition to make a movie.
Okay. Do you ever wish that your films that have, great reception, but that it would reach even more people? That more people would say, "Wow, this really has changed something."
I mean, that tells more about the world rather than the artwork. Like if everyone embraced and worshipped Alfred Jarry, instead of than the hottest young movie star. I mean, that's just how the present world works, and hopefully it changes. But that's just it.
All right, last question. Alexander Kluge asked Jean-Luc Godard in an interview, if we cut you open, what would we find? So if we cut open Khavn De La Cruz, what do we find?
A frog, a helicopter, and the acid green bear made of volcanic shit.